Do you ever look at all the available settings at the front of your Bosch heat pump dryer and think, why is it so complicated? Why can't I just set a time, hit start and walk away? Well, you can do that, and I'll show you how. So the first thing we'll do is turn the dryer on. Then we'll move the selection dial all the way to the bottom, which is the timed program warm setting. So after doing that, you'll see that the timer has changed from 2 hours and 46 minutes to 20 minutes. And this is the default time when you switch to this mode. Now you do lose some functionality like drying time. You'll hear it's giving us an error, as well as the drying level. But this is not important because we're in manual mode and we are bypassing the machine's internal moisture sensors. Now this is the main reason why you do this, as a lot of the complaints are that the dryer does not dry the clothes properly. Sometimes when it's finished drying, you pull them out and they're still a bit damp. Well, this will stop that problem from happening. Now, one option you do still have available to you in this mode is your easy iron option. And this option is if you've ever gone to your machine after it's been dried and you still see it spinning, I think it spins roughly every 30 seconds or so. That's to stop the clothes from creasing. Well, that's this function, the easy iron function. And you can either select 60 minutes or 120 minutes. Now in my case, with what I wash, I don't really wash business clothes like shirts or anything like that, so I don't have too much to worry about when it comes to creasing clothes. So I actually like to turn this function off altogether. But as far as whether to leave it on or off for 60 minutes or 120 minutes, that's up to yourself. Now all you want to do now is select the amount of time you want to dry for. And this part really boils down to trial and error. Now I can tell you that I did a load in preparation to make this video just to test it out, and I had set it to 1 hour and 10 minutes and the clothes were dried perfectly. What I would do on the next load is maybe set it for 1 hour and see how they dried. If they were still a bit damp, of course, just put it back in, add an extra 10 minutes, or I think 20 minutes is the minimum, and hit start again, and it will dry. And then you'll eventually learn how long you need to dry the clothes for. Now you can set the dryer all the way up to 3 hours and 30 minutes. And believe me, that's more than enough. Now one of the important things to know that in this mode, whoops, I just hit the wrong button, is that it turns off all the machine's internal sensors. So setting the machine to 1 hour and 10 minutes will actually make it run for the full 1 hour and 10 minutes. I much prefer this setting. I've had many times where I've dried a set of clothes and they were still damp after the drying session, and doing this manual setting will alleviate that issue. The thing to remember, it's not that the dryer is bad. I personally think the dryer is excellent. It's just that the sensor that measures the amount of moisture in the clothes can be a bit off, and that's what causes the problem. That's all there is to it. I can tell you that I will be using this mode from now on myself. Now, if you want to see more videos about the range of the Bosch heat pump dryers, I have one which I'll link on the end screen below, which will show you how to install the Bosch hose accessory kit, which will stop you from having to manually empty this water reservoir every time. Certainly worth a look. And thanks very much for joining us on this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.